Hi guys, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hi everyone, कैसे हो सब लोग? How are you doing? Like, how are your excitement for the hackathon? Like, it's seriously from the past 3 to 4 months we are waiting for this day, and now the day has came. So, how is your excitement level? Like, it's a big day actually. Okay, I think hello. So, without delay, like we will now start our opening ceremony for Hack the League 2022. So, let's start.
A very warm good morning and a heartily welcome to you all. Me, Ananya, along with Shreyansh and Aditi, is going to host the opening ceremony for Hack the League 2022. We are living in a period of rapid change driven by innovation and technology. Our ability to absorb and use related information will depend on how fast and how consistently we learn. Hackathon gave us opportunity to discover and adopt new technologies to cope up with the changes and overcome the current and the future challenges of our industry and beyond. And for the same, we all are here to create and develop new ideas that will bring a change in the upcoming time.
I welcome all the participants in Hack the League. We are truly delighted with all of your presence. Hack the League 2022 is an initiative of impact. Our vision has its purpose in its name. We have a league of tracks of real world problems that you all can work upon. That is, environment and climate change, healthcare, diversity and inclusion, and open innovation. Today, all you folks have joined us to build the most impactful and innovative web, mobile, or hardware applications, network with amazing people, and win prizes and swags. We believe that technology, when meeting the right opportunity, has the power to create a real impact on major human problems. Finally, the day of Hack has begun, and we officially open Hack the League 2022 powered by the ad company, where you all will get the chance to showcase yourself in front of some exceptional folks from the industry.
Also, I would like to give welcome to all our sponsors for believing and supporting us to make the Hack the League come a long way. Thanks to MLH, the ad company, Postman, CNCF, Savo Labs, Symbol.ai, Dasha AI, StreamYard, Azure Developer Community, Rahe, GitHub, Sticker Mule, DigitalOcean, also for all the community members to help us and creating impact and helping us on hackathon throughout the starting.
Now, I am delighted to take this opportunity to introduce our chief guest for the day, Mr. Arkudyuti Shah, the Educational Community Manager at GitHub. Other than that, he is also an open source enthusiast and has given many significant contributions to the community. Currently, he is focusing on developer education. Previously, he has worked with some amazing organizations like Microsoft, Guzek, and Cisco. Now, I request our honorable chief guest to address the gathering and cast the light of his knowledge upon us. Over to you, Arko.
Hey everyone, thank you so much, Ananya and Shreyansh, for that introduction. I think it's great to see you all. I think virtually hackathons getting in virtual almost like always. It's been 2 years. But yeah, I think big part of what happens at hackathons today, especially with so many new folks participating, at every new hackathon that we see, I get to be at hackathons, and probably one big reason why probably I'm waking up on a Saturday morning and connecting with you all is getting to meet new hackers. The hacker community in India has been growing tremendously. We all know about it. Like you might be getting inspired by one of your, seniors in college who probably told you that, hey, it makes sense to, be at a hackathon. You get to build cool projects or meet new people. Or you might have, met a new friend on Discord, some community, and where you get to discuss about wild idea that you would want to build. So you come to a hackathon together. or probably you see content online with a inspiring video which has a lot of projects built, an app that really revolutionizes the entire ecosystem, which inspires you to be like, hey, that's interesting, how do I get started with it? Probably hackathon is the great place to do. So with so much with hackathon specifically, a big push has been towards what we say is the creator economy today. And hackers are creators too. You might be at a hackathon trying to come up not just with solving a problem, or creating a solution for something that you find personally attached to or personally facing problems with. So you're not just fixing it for yourself, but you're fixing it for the world as well. So as a hacker, you're a creator too. And as a creator, it's your chance to create an impact in the community. A big piece of the creator influence specifically is getting to not just influence more people but also to educate people. As someone who is probably building a cool project today, you could educate people around it. Like, go write a blog post as someone building your next hack today, and there are 4 fine good tracks I see. So your journey as someone who is getting started with hackathons should ideally not be like, hey, I went to a hackathon and I'm here to build a cool project, win some prizes, go back home, enjoy with it. No, I think a big piece is ideally about going ahead and educating the community, which is itself a big perk while you're part of hackathons. And as someone who is getting started with hackathons, or someone who is new to hackathons, I would say is like, go build projects and tell the community of what you have made out of that hackathon. Like, what are your builds like? Tell a story about it, so that the better community can connect. I mean, if there's if your project is probably something to do with fintech, if your project is something to do with say for example healthcare, try to connect with those relevant communities. I'm sure uh, folks who are organizers out here itself have extended this opportunity, created a virtual space for you all on Discord for to communicate or to connect with. So make the most use out of it. Don't just spend time with probably those 3 or 4 members that you're working closely with just to build the project. A big piece of hackathon is the perk of networking and connecting with the broader community. Leverage that, and continue building projects. I think that's gonna help up, especially for students who are getting started. It's your opportunity to be a creator, create a lot of projects, create a lot of content around it, and making sure at the end of the day that profile, or that portfolio of yours is going to help you build up your that stack of portfolio. What do you say when you go ahead and apply for a job? You don't really have to think, especially when you're going ahead and pursuing trying to apply for a job or something. It really probably counts. Like, if you're a developer, it could be your GitHub profile with all the projects really documented well. So I think things are getting pretty much more on a project based evaluation, where even hiring folks today value that it really matters that if a student has really worked upon 10 different projects during their 2 or 3 years or 4 years of that career while they're in university or doing their graduation or post graduation. So what really matters even to a hiring person is your project portfolio. So ideally, you could be a designer, you could be a content writer, you could be someone who is a developer. It doesn't matter. Have a portfolio of your work. That's gonna help you, get your next or probably your first breakthrough into the industry. And as things are getting, transitioning from the traditional way of hiring to more remote jobs, more opportunities for creators, what we say. uh, I think it's your time to leverage the community to create more. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arko. You're completely right. Project-based evaluation is gonna get you to amazing opportunities, guys. So don't miss your chance. Crack this hackathon, build amazing, amazing networks, portfolios, and you can get the best out of the opportunity that you're getting right now. Thank you again, Arko. It was a great session. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking out time from your busy schedule to be the chief guest at Hack the League. Your presence and wise words helped magnify our cause in the best possible way. Thank you so much again. We believe security lies at the core of any application, and hence, our title sponsor, the app company, would be to your rescue whenever privacy concerns are raised. The ad company comprises ingenious technologists, creators, and builders with one thing in common: they love the internet. One could go so far as to call them internet optimists. Though they acknowledge that the internet has deep flaws, they believe that all its goodness can be extracted without sacrificing privacy, time, and control over our digital identities. They have committed themselves to the creation of a more human internet where privacy is a fundamental right and everybody owns their own data. They are all about saying their goodbyes to the fear and paranoia caused by data breaches and unsolicited online surveillance. With this vivid introduction, I welcome our title sponsor, the ad company, on the virtual dais to address the participants and boost their morale to spend the next 30 hours hacking the way out of this league.
Hey Aditi, hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Hey Shreyans,
Hey, hello.
Anya. Happy to be here. Can you pull up my screen as well?
Yep, sure.
All right. So from the ad company, this is Anthony Prakash, and we're here to learn how to flip the internet. Like Aditi mentioned, we love the internet, and we believe it's time that the internet had a makeover, and we want to play our part in making the internet a better place. And like we say, we like to call it flip the internet. So a quick introduction about me. I am part of the company with probably the most funnest job in the team because I get to work with folks like you, for communities like you all over the world, and it's what brings to the forefront amazing new ideas that we think we can enable in bringing your ideas to life with our app platform. So we've been working with this community for the last 2 months, and like Shreyansh mentioned, I mean, we've been eagerly waiting for this weekend to see what ideas you guys are going to bring to the forefront. So what do we mean by flip the internet? So the internet as we know it today is a place where the internet or the apps own you or own us as people. Right, we punch in all the information about us into apps, into whether it's your shopping apps or your travel apps, your banking apps. We know only one way the data goes, which is to the companies that collect the information. Right, we don't know what happens with that information about us. I mean, that information is used in several different ways, and I mean, at the end of the day, we as people become the product for all these different companies. Right. So if you think about it, I don't think that's right. I mean, we don't want the internet to be behaving that way. I mean, much like everywhere else, I mean, we want us to be respected on the internet. We want to be asked politely if people can use our data, if our information can be used for purposes that these companies want to use. Right. So we are calling that flipping the internet. And we think there's a fundamental architecture change that is needed in the internet, where us as people want to be owning our data. We want to decide what we want to give that data to, or whom we want to give that data to. And unlike the internet today, we don't want you to be sending the information to the internet. Rather, we want the apps to log into you. You want to be deciding who has your information and who is using your information in with permissions that you provide to them. And if you don't trust a certain entity on the internet, you should be having the ability to pull back that information from that particular entity, because that information is yours, right? And we also think there's a lot of redundancy today on the internet. I mean, can you imagine the number of times you're entering your email address, your phone number, your address, your home address on multiple, a gazillion different forms that are out there? How easy would it be if you have it in one place? I mean, whoever asks you for that information, you give it as a simple widget, as we call it, or a small format or a small file of data that you might own on your phone. You have happy to give that standardized information about yourself. And we also think it's time to say goodbye to usernames and passwords. So we've come up with this technology, which is fully open source, which is built on Dart and Flutter, and which will enable all what we're calling out here on the new flipped internet. And that is called the App Platform. So the App Platform is a fully free, open source, end-to-end encrypted technology that we want developers to use and come up with apps that we think respect your privacy, respect the way you think your data should be used, and makes you the boss of your data, right? So for that to happen, I mean, we had to change the wiring, change the architecture at the fundamental level. So at the Ad Company, we have actually come up with a brand new internet protocol called the App Protocol, which enables this under the hood. And then on top of that, we've put together the platform, or a software development kit, on which, as developers, you can use that to build whatever idea that you have in mind, with the same level of user experience that you might see in other apps today. Or we believe that the customer experience or the user experience can be so much better using this new architecture. So what do developers gain from this, right? So we've tried to make this super easy for you. Keep in mind, we're just getting started putting this together. There's a long way to go. But from a developer standpoint, we want developers to do away with a lot of redundancy or a lot of repetitive tasks that they would rather not do. We've taken care of that for you using the App Platform. So what do we mean by that? Right, so we don't want you to worry about hosting costs or designing your backend database or your infrastructure. And like I said, I mean, you don't want to be worrying about what will happen to information stored about your users, about people who are using your applications on your servers, right? I mean, there's not a day that goes by where we don't hear about data breaches. So if you take that headache off your plate, the App Platform takes care of that for you under the hood. And all of that is abstracted for you. You don't have to worry about any of that as a developer, right? And because all of that goes away, what you can do as a developer is focus on, making that app look great and make that user experience look awesome. And then you can get that app out of the door much quicker than what you can do today, right? So faster development time. And then if you know about all these privacy laws around the world, whether it is the European GDPR or the California law that is there, or whatever is there in India, as well as digital privacy laws, the App Platform allows developers to automatically comply with most of those regulations, right? And you save a lot of cost because all of this is taken care of for you by the App Platform and the App Protocol. And then what can you use to get started? We've also already pre-built a number of these, what we call as widgets. If you're familiar with Flutter and Dart, a widget is something that you probably use on a daily basis. So we've created a lot of these tools for you to get started, whether it is getting started onboarding a new user on the app, or whether you want to enable chat on your applications, or enabling location. How do you make sure that you can share location privately with only people whom you trust? And how can you make sure that you put together notifications for your apps based on whatever logic you put together? So all of these are enabled with widgets and libraries. In fact, you can enable a chat application on your phone with probably less than 10 lines of code. So you can get that up and running in a matter of a day if you're familiar with Flutter. And you'd be well on your way to creating your own end-to-end encrypted app. So how can you get started? I mean, we have a challenge, which I'll be talking about very shortly. But for those of you who are new to this, there is a small prerequisite, which is knowledge of Flutter and Dart, right? So Flutter, if you guys might know it, is a technology from Google, fully open source, and it's been around for about 5+ years or so, but it's been on fire the last 2 to 3 years. The Flutter community worldwide has grown leaps and bounds. There are about 500,000 apps, if I'm not wrong, on both the Google Play Store and the Apple Store. And even in India, the Flutter community is probably doubling every day. There's so many people who are jumping on the Flutter bandwagon, and it's not too difficult to learn. So it's pretty easy if you're a newcomer to Flutter to get started with this. The concepts are pretty much the same as any other mobile development technology, so it's easy for you to grasp and get on board. So once you know Flutter, how do you get started on the app platform? So our dev site, as you can see there, is @sign.dev. There's a quick onboarding or a get started module through which you can actually try out the app platform and get started with learning the app platform. In fact, we have a session tomorrow or Saturday evening, India time, to walk you guys through how you can get onboarded through the app platform. And then, like I mentioned, we have a number of widgets, which we read about earlier. And all of those are available on pub.dev for you to go take a look at what each of those widgets do for you. So what is our challenge? Our challenge, much like our company's goal or mission, is to flip the internet. So we are asking you guys to come up with apps that work with this new architecture and build apps that you think would make a difference in the new internet, right? So we'd be available throughout this weekend for those of you who are participating in this challenge. There's some really good prizes available. And the part I want to call out is, you don't have to really build a fully functional working app. As long as you have a great idea, you're able to articulate it, use the app platform to a certain extent, and get that up and running this weekend. We'll help you, if you're one of the winners, to take that idea further over the next 6 weeks after this hackathon is done. We will mentor you from the company to probably launch those apps, and go live, either it's on the Play Store or the Apple Store. And one other big opportunity for all of you to take advantage of is we actually have 2 sessions coming up this weekend. We have a live practice pitch that'll happen on Sunday morning. So before you guys do your final pitches on Sunday evening India time, you'll have an opportunity to, try out your idea, try out your pitch, get feedback from our company's leaders, and tweak your final pitch so that you're well set for your final pitch that you're going to do on Sunday night India time. So super exciting opportunity. We are really looking forward to what ideas you guys can cook up. Aside from that, we have a lot of fun as well going on. Most of you probably have an @sign already. If not, try out this meme contest. We've been seeing a lot of great fun stuff over the last 2 days with this meme contest. And much like all the t-shirts you love from us, we have another Flip the Internet t-shirt coming your way as well. So pretty easy steps to follow. Pick an @ sign and let your imagination go to work, right? And based on that, submit a meme, and we'll be looking into those once the hackathon's done, and you can see what's available as a price for you guys over here. And then before we wrap up, I also wanted to present to you guys an amazing opportunity that's going to come this summer from the @company. A number of you have already reached out through our Discord and our Twitter. So we do have a number of summer internship openings coming up in the @company. So if you want to be part of this new movement, being part of Flipping the Internet, here's a great opportunity, right? So there are several tracks. If you're a developer, great. I mean, we have a track for you. If you love marketing, if you love community work, we have a track for you. Or if you think, hey, I'm a Swiss Army knife, or I love something else, and I think I can really help you guys, we are asking you to create your own internship, right? So there is no limitation in terms of what your skill set needs to be for the internship. So go check out all the opportunities, check out our College Hub page. And if any of you are interested, do come join us. I mean, our interns do a lot of amazing work. I mean, we've done this thrice now, and we learn from you guys as much as you guys will learn through the experience from us. So it's a super exciting opportunity for those of you who want to do internships with us. With that, I mean, I think all of you should be ready to flip the internet. So we look forward to working with you guys the next 48 hours, and can't wait to see what you guys cook up. Thank you.
A big thanks to @company for giving us their precious time and guiding participants through your valuable words. It will surely help them and motivate them to bring new innovations in their project. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. All the best.
Thank you. Now, I would like to welcome Ms. Ritvi Mishra. She is a MLH coach and Gold Microsoft Learn Student Ambassador. She has given us a constant support from MLH side. Now, I would like to hand over the ceremony to Ritvi.
All right. Hi, everyone. Give me 1 second. Let me just pull up my slides very quickly. All right. Is my screen visible? Ananya, can you pull up my screen, please?
Yeah. That is.
All right. Thank you. All righty. Hi, folks. I'm Ritvi. Okay, give me 1 second. I am a pretty new coach at MLH. This is my first primary event, and I'm super excited. So I identify as a maker and a hardware fanatic. So if you're making something crazy, if you need help, come say hi. All right, you can find me on the following social media channel. Let's talk about MLH. So I'll be covering a lot of things today, and in case you miss out or you want to go back, this is the place you'll find everything that you need or everything that I talk about. All right, so us folks, we like hanging out a lot, MLH folks. So this is where the MLH party happens. So if you're hacking, midway hacking, after hacking, do drop by at this link. All right. So what is Major League Hacking? Well, Major League Hacking is basically and everything around empowering you, the hackers, right? So our main values are learn, build, share, and that's exactly what we're going to practice at this hackathon as well. All right. I cannot stress this enough that we're a global community and the numbers, they're always astounding. So you are part of almost 135,000 hackers just like you. And like I said, the party's at Discord, so do join us there. All right. You also get community points every time you participate. So we have a lot of events that we do. So first is the member events like Hack the League that you're participating in. Then we have the Global Hack Week that's going to be happening in a couple of months. And then there's the local host, which is basically you hackers enabling your community. So what are we doing this weekend? What am I going to be doing with you this weekend? So we have some very cool mini events lined up just for you. What this is sounds interesting, mysterious maybe. Come find out at 8:30 p.m. tonight at the Zoom link that will be shared with you. Okay, more fun stuff is the Draw an Octocat and Win an Octocat challenge. My bad. So if you want to participate in this challenge, I already saw a couple of questions in Discord about this. So the idea is for you to be able to take a break and doodle an Octocat. Do make sure that you mention all the hashtags and tag GitHub Education, because that's how we filter out the submissions. So if you do not mention these hashtags, your submission might not even be seen to us. So do remember that. What do you get if you win? Well, you get a very cool Octocat plushie. All right. What more do we have this weekend? Well, we have the GitHub Student Developer Pack. It enables you with so many tools, and so it opens your eyes to so many tools that exist. So I absolutely encourage you all to go check it out, have fun with the tools while you're at it, and really explore. Is that it? Absolutely not, because we're just getting started. We have some very cool partners at Hack the League sponsoring some great prize categories, and they're not just giving you prizes, they're also giving you resources to get those prizes. All right, so first up, we have Twilio. It's Valentine's week. You wanna call someone, maybe not yourself, get your hack to call them, right? So they're giving you $50 of free credit. You do not need any credit card or any payment methods to sign up. So do check them out. They're also, they of course have a price category. Do check out the dev post to know what they're giving you this weekend. All right. We love creativity. I told you I'm a maker. I like crazy ideas, and this is just for you. So Abinwell in Web needs you to create a future with more cheers. This hack is going to be basically about you maximizing your creativity, maximizing your outreach, and maximizing your hack's potential. So if you want to throw in a lean canvas, go ahead, do that. We're looking exactly for the vision that your hack has. All right. What do we have next? Well, we have Linode. Also, Linode is our Cloud APAC partner, and it also is giving you some great credits to get started with their platform, and they're also giving you a Raspberry Pi 4 for the coolest hack that you create. So do check them out as well. What do we have next? Well, I always tell this, and I cannot stress this enough. Your hacks have a great story, right? You came together, you created it. So even if your product, your hack does not get deployed, deploy the story. Host your story, tell us the story. And I mean, I love stories. So this is where you can host your story. So GoDaddy Registry is giving away free domain names and a website builder. So your hack's ready. You don't have a website, quickly go ahead and deploy your story right here. All right. The code is going to be available in Discord. In case you have trouble finding it, come say hi. I'll make sure that you get the right code. All right. I said I'm a hardware fanatic, and here's the sweet prize for building a hardware hack. So DigiKey is our amazing partner who encourages hardware hacks, and so do I. So if you're building something with hardware this weekend, do make sure that you check out DigiKey, and when you're submitting, make sure that you check their price category as well. All right. What do we get? What do you get if you do win? You get a starter kit from DigiKey. How cool is that, huh? All right. I know that was a lot of prizes, the categories that I covered. If you want to have a look again, this is where you'll find all of them listed. Again, any questions, all questions are welcome. Come say hi, and I'm happy to help you out. All right. you guys turned up to this event, right? This is super, super cool. I know hackathons can be daunting. So if you're here, do not forget to check in, submit your demo, and win your blue badge of courage. And I think it's more for your laptop considering the amount of tabs that I end up opening at hackathons. So do definitely check in and definitely submit your hack to get this very cool limited edition item worth sticker. All right. Again, if you're new to the hackathon, again, we love newcomers. We love people. I said it's a daunting experience. It took me around 5 hackathons of just hanging around before I actually started creating. And this is where I started as well. So we have some great hackathon starter kits. There's a framework ready. You just need to start adding your story, start adding your, unique USPs to the product that you're building. So check them out at hackpack/learn. And again, if you need help with the links, reach out. I'm happy to help you. Also, it's internship season already, and if you're looking for internships, if you're looking for people to connect with, these are our partners who love us hackers. And check out their site, check out the hackpack/careers link, and again, reach out if you have any questions. Finally, it's not just us partners, it's us. MLH is also helping you out. MLH has a great fellowship program. It's exactly what you would experience in a proper, corporate setup. Taking a code base, committing to it, working in collaboration, and practicing the agile development methods. So the applications are open. Again, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. All right. Fun and frolic apart, on a very serious note, this event follows the MLH Code of Conduct. Be respectful. This is your community. You're part of a great community. If you have any questions, if you have any trouble, reach out to me, reach out to the organizers. We're awesome people. We like talking, and we'll sort you through. Do not go around disrespecting other people. If you do have any, if someone does make you feel unsafe, or if there's anything that you want to report, this is the email that you can reach out to. That's the phone number. This is a special phone number for APAC. So make sure if you're dialing it, you enter the exact format and nothing else. Okay. So that's before I go, I think we have to thank the amazing partners that are helping us, make this event such a great success. So these are our cool partners who are always there, empowering us hackers. So that's me, folks. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, do reach out. I am happy to walk you through. Back to you, Ananya.
Thank you so much, Ritvi, for such a power-packed morning presentation and making all the participants go bonkers with so many prizes and so many opportunities from MLH. On behalf of the entire organizing team of Hack the League, I take the pleasure of paying my sincere gratitude to you. Thanks for taking out your precious time and for always supporting and guiding in the entire planning and logistics. We will make sure to keep the spark of MLH alive throughout the hackathon. And once again, guys, don't forget to attend the Werewolf mini event at 8:30. It would be really fun.
Thanks, Aditi. I'll see you folks at Discord. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, for now, we have got to know what are the tracks by the MLH and what are the prizes that you are going to receive from the MLH side, and also you have known about the lead track, our lead track that flipped the internet track. So there are some other tracks and prizes that you should know that you can work upon. So let's know more about that prizes too. Okay, as and he has clearly mentioned about the ad company flip the internet lead track. This is our lead track. You can have an idea and build an application on this track. Apart from this, the next one is okay, yeah. The next one is Savo for Auth Challenge. This is the Savo that you have to use Savo Auth API in your hack. And if you use this Savo Auth API in your hack, you can also win the following prizes that are clearly mentioned over here. Apart from this Savo Auth Challenge, we have Symbol.ai. Also, in which you use symbol.ai in your hack projects, and you can clearly win the prizes mentioned on the screen here. And apart from this symbol.ai, we have some other tracks like Digital Ocean. That Digital Ocean prize, as you can clearly see, 850 Digital Ocean Cloud credits to the winning team, 650 Digital Ocean Cloud credits to the first runner-up, and 500 Digital Ocean Cloud credits to the second runner-up. Apart from this, now we have Dasha AI, the Dasha AI track, and Microsoft track also. Dasha AI, if you use Dasha AI in your project, you can win $1,000 worth of extended product access from Dasha AI, and also there are prizes and tracks from Azure Developer Community, which you can use in your hack, and you can win the prizes mentioned on the screen. And for the more reference, like for all the prizes, the MLH one, the ad company one, and all the partners one, you can visit on our day post. It is clearly mentioned. You can find all the details, what you have to do, and what you are going to earn from using those tracks. And also, last but not the least, if you are not checking yet, you do please check in our hackathon link are clearly mentioned on the Discord and our day post. Do visit over there and check in, guys, because the hack has been started. And if you haven't checked in, please check in like this on the screen. The link is bit.ly/STL check-in. Do fill the form and check in and like win exclusive, as Ritu has mentioned, the limited edition stickers from the MLS site. So yeah, it's the opportunity for you. So let's start, and over to you guys.
Thank you so much, Shreyansh, for throwing a spotlight on all these amazing tracks and prizes. I'm sure all the participants will actively participate and fetch zillion benefits listed. With this, we would finally like to bring our opening ceremony to an end. It's time for all the participants to buckle up and get ready to begin the 30-hour hack. Think about the amount of impact you can create here and how you can grow your network exponentially. Don't forget to integrate our sponsors' technologies into your amazing projects in order to get these specific benefits and track prizes. In case of any queries, put them in the hash help desk channel on Discord, or you can also mail us at support@hacktheleague.tech, which will be your 24/7 hotline. Also, there will be League Connects, Mentor It Outs, and a lot more fun sessions. So don't worry, guys, you won't wear out in this hackathon. Keep drinking water and hack your way out. Let the hack begin. With this, I, Aditi Gupta, organizing member, Hack the League, signs off. Happy hacking, guys.
Happy hacking, guys.
Happy hacking.